I didn't say it was a hoax. I didn't say it didn't kill anybody. I didn't say New York wasn't hard hit. What I said was it's not as deadly as they thought. So let's open up the country again. Let the people go back to work that want to go back to work and that want to risk it. Oh, I'm being very irresponsible recommending that we should go out. The whole world doesn't listen to me, dude. Calm the fuck down. How the hell can you go to a Home Depot or a Lowe's, but you're not allowed to go to a coffee shop? Well, how are you allowed to go to the grocery store, but yet a barber shop and a movie's out of the question? You're going to cause so many deaths. I don't know if you've looked around lately, but people are going outside with or without my information. All I'm sharing is my opinion. I've read the studies. I'm tracking the data. At first, I thought, something's strange. Why would they shut this down over the flu? Then I thought, maybe it's a little more contagious. 2-3 months have passed. The data is out there. The data is stacking up. You're listening to a couple of med students. Dude, you can look at the data all over, the CDC, WHO. Look at the data. The virus is not as deadly as they thought. Well, then why would they shut us all down? The governments just want to shut us down because they're bored. No, dipshit. They assumed, they theorized, they ran projections and saw these big, massive numbers. So what they didn't anticipate is that they may have been wrong. It's okay that they were wrong. It's okay. But at the end of the day, new information should cause a rational person to start taking in new beliefs, like new information. Oh, I didn't realize that. Now maybe let me change my thoughts. They want to be able to run the narrative. Yay, we beat this thing. We beat this thing. Folks, they say it comes back multiple times too. What are we going to shut down the world every time it comes back? Stop living in a bubble. Little old me, I think we should just pick a day, open the country back up, and let the people that are healthy and brave and willing to risk it go out and go to work. Let the scared, the sick, the compromised, the elderly, the obese just stay home. For the people that don't buy the bullshit, social distance when they get home, but let them go out and make a living. You know how many people are going to be literally out of money if we don't open up the country? And you think that for a virus with a death rate of 0.01% is the reason the whole country should stay locked down? The whole world, for that matter. Child molestation's up, depression, suicides, domestic violence. There is long-term ramifications that will last a lifetime, not just a season. How about allow people to be intelligent enough to make their own decisions? If you want to stay home, if you're sitting there worried that you're going to get COVID and you believe this side of the fence, stay home. What about the other people? They don't get to choose. Just you get to choose. Just you get to decide. Oh, you're going to endanger the whole world. I'm going to endanger the whole world because I want to go paddleboarding by myself in a lake. But too many people are willing to accept information rather than seek information. Call some doctors, go to your hospital, drive around, see that it's not necessarily what they say it is. And once you're convinced that perhaps, just perhaps, it's not what they're saying, well then come on back and leave another comment on this post and tell me your side. Let's look at it with just plain old logic. How are you allowed to go into Home Depot? Everybody's in there wearing masks and wearing gloves and touching shit, and nobody's safe. All the doctors will tell you that too. Nobody's safe, but they're not allowed to go to the barbershop, and they're not allowed to go to Starbucks. And they're not allowed to go to the local restaurant, the small business owner, the one that really needs the money. Meanwhile, $350 billion disappears mostly to large businesses like Shake Shack and Ruth Chris and companies that didn't necessarily need the money to keep people alive. By the way, if you watch my stories, you saw that I hung out with the founder of Panda Express. 40,000 employees, not one of them laid off. Not one of them laid off. Multi-billionaire Andrew Chern didn't lay anybody off, and that's because he cares about his people more than he does his profits. He's willing to give up a little to freaking take care of the fam. Take care of the fucking team that got him there. That's someone you look up to. You should go support Panda Express. Now listen to me. I'm not claiming to be a doctor. I'm not claiming to be a scientist. I'm not claiming anything. I'm simply watching what's going on, just like I hope you are. I'm questioning a few things, just like you should be. And I'm forming my own opinion. You ever heard of it? It's called my own opinion. Watch the news, believe everything you hear, and keep talking shit on all my posts because it doesn't really matter. Okay? I'm going to share my thoughts whether you like them or not. I'm going to put out what I think is helpful to people. I'm going to put out things that I believe. I'm going to put out things that I stand for. And anytime I do, I have the right to change my mind. You know what changes my mind? New information. Why? Because I'm seeking new information on a regular basis, and I suggest you do too. Look at this article. Look at this article. Listen to this expert.
Do we need to still shelter in place? Our answer is emphatically no. Do we need businesses to be shut down? Emphatically no. Do we need to test them and get them back to work? Yes, we do.
Doctors Dan Erickson and Artin Masihi, both co-owners of the 5 accelerated urgent care facilities in Kern County, say they have tested 5,213 patients within the county for the coronavirus. That makes up for over half of all testing done here. They say their data and research qualifies their statement.
Is the flu less dangerous than COVID? Let's look at the death rates. No, it's not. They're similar in prevalence and in death rate. So we are saying that our response now that we know the facts, it's time to get back to work.
Why is your expert any better than the expert I'm listening to?